activity 8.7, in which you need to a user is inputting weights of sacks. Every time he enters a weight of sack, it is being counted to the total weight, and in the end the total weight of all the sacks will also be printed, and the number of sacks will also be printed. Now I have prepared an initial draft of activity 8.7. I have declared three variables. One is for C. This C will be used as a counter. This N will be used as the new weight, and this W will be used as the total weight. I have initialized all of them as zeros. I have written a rough draft of this program in which I have declared three variables. The first variable C will be used as a counter. I have given it an initial value of 0. The second variable will be used to enter new weight of every will be used to enter weight of every new sack, and I have initialized it as 0. And the third variable W will keep on having every new weight will be added to this variable W. It will have a total count of all the weights of all the sacks. I have given it a starting value of 0, 2. The first weight of first sack will be input using this statement. Please enter the weight of sack, and this statement will be printed on the screen, and the user will enter the weight of first sack. For the first sack, this if condition will be used to check that if the user has entered -1, because your program says that when the user when because your program says that when the user will press -1, the program will exit, and it will display the total weights and total number of sacks. So we are checking the we are checking the weight of first sack, if it is -1 or not. If it is -1 for the first time, we will print it on the screen that the value of weight is null and the value of counter is also null. But if the weight of first sack is something else, then we will move on to a while loop. Why this while loop is being used? Because it will keep on iterating and keep on inputting other weights. It will keep on checking if the weight is if the user has entered -1. If the user has not entered -1, then every new weight will be added to the old value of W. The first old value of W was 0. If the user has entered 30, 0 plus 30, 30 will be stored over here, and so on. And the initial value of counter was C, and for the first sack, C will increment to 1. The weight of all the other sacks will be input using this while loop. And if the user presses -1, then if the user presses -1, the else part will take action, and it will uh, print the total value of weights, all the weights, and it will print the total value of counter. I have already implemented this program. Let me show you the Python screen. This is the Python screen. I have given the starting value of 0 to all the variables. Then I have input the weight of first sack before the while loop, because if I will input the weight of first sack after the while loop, then this condition will not be checked. For checking this condition, the weight of first, it is important to check the weight of first sack, take the weight of first sack before the while loop, and then all other weights will be taken from inside this while loop. This is the weight of the first sack that has been entered before the execution of while loop. When this while loop will execute for this part of while loop will execute for the first time, it will ask the user to input the weight of the second sack. I have input the weight 10 for the second sack. Then this while loop will execute for the second time, and it will input another weight for the second time. Then this while loop will execute for the third time, and I have entered 30 for the third time. For the fourth time I have entered -1, and this else part will take action. It will print the total value of weights, all the weights. This is the total value of all the weights, and it will print the total value of counter. This is the total value of counter, which is 4. Let me clear the screen to make everything clear to you. So this is the program to input the weights of sacks and to count the number of sacks also.